Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the handoff. Running through the tackle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. And the Roadrunners starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Caught to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Roadrunners are in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Barnes. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense in hurry-up mode. To throw, it's McCown. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Roadrunners looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. We come out in the playoff game, crew. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Powering through. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. And he stopped just short. Down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, what a run by this running back. And most of those yards are after contact. The defense thought they had him wrapped up, but it was just arm tackles, and he kept his legs pumping, and he ends up exploding downfield for a big gain.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in '06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Looking to throw. It's McCown. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fighting off the defender.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Now here's the toss play. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Roadrunners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to pass. It's McCown. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Roadrunners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Roadrunners are looking to keep this drive going. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Runs right over the defender. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Here we go.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down.
42 Spider. Gaucho.
Dropping back, it's McCown. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, UTSA. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Gators offense retakes the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. Made the defense look slow that time. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game. Maybe going back and forth already.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To the air, it's McCown. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's McCown. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The important third down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And it's good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Important second down play coming up. Reverse. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. UTSA offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Roadrunners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. After second effort, he's brought down, but has passed the marker. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Linebacker shifting around now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Roadrunners are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Just a great job of being aware by this defense. I thought that they'd run the football. This defense not fooled at all by the pass. They get pressure on the quarterback, and they bring him down.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff when the Jets sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Defense all over that play. They stop him. He did not get the first down. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Keeping it on the ground here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Roadrunner took it to cash in this red zone trip. Caught in the backfield. It's McCoy. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. This offense cannot be stopped. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up with this possession. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The Roadrunners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
He'll hand it off. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? To pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set, here's second down. quarterback now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Lagway. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And he knocks through the PAT. the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Catch made on the out route.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They're going to run it. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Roadrunners begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Just ran away from the defense. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. Back to throw. It's McCown. A short completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size, but I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. The Roadrunners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Need to pick up something here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 58. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Touchdown, Gators. To take the lead in the final middle.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about